Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's your boy Tom Origins here, and in today's video, it's a hard work. I've unlocked the 50 headshots, the 100 body shots, the whatever it is that the game has asked of me. I've already unlocked those challenges to get my reward. Why do I now have to do another 150 headshots, another 150 body shots? What is the point when I've already showed the game I've done it? So I unlocked the ACOG scope for the body of that receiver, and now any other variant of a weapon that has that receiver, now I can put my scope on it. Now I can put my stock on it. So yeah, I might build my SMG to be quick and close paced and CQB style fighting, and then I might realize that the suppressor on the SMG could also look really cool on my DMR, could also look really cool on my assault rifle. My stock from my DMR might look better on my assault rifle, and it's a million different cocktails of creativity at play. You can make some cursed weapons, some slick weapons, some funny weapons, some dynamic weapons, and that means there'll be more diversity in the gameplay, because every content creator will do it differently. Yeah, you'll get the TikTok drones and the people who just copy whatever multiplayer meta is at play, but you will have people like myself who are a massive nerd in firearms and want to try out what does it look like having a DMR with an SMG's barrel, what does it look like having an assault rifle with a tiny little stock and a massive heavy magazine and like saw the barrel off and all that stuff. Like, the possibilities for the cocktails and creations that you can make in this game is going to be fundamentally different. We're never going to have seen something like this before. We got a little taste of it in Modern Warfare, a little taste of it, but now we're getting to see it on a whole new level, on a whole new ball game. And like we say, that receiver is the main thing. The M4 1046 is the gun itself, but there's the receiver, there's the body of that weapon, and that can then take my attachments, carry over my progression, and it's going to feel less monotonous, it's going to feel less grindy, it's going to feel more smooth. And that does bring a question about pay to win. And how does that work? And how is that going to be counterbalanced? Because that's a problem too. Because otherwise you'll just have loads of people with loads of disposable income throwing money into the fire and just buying the best weapons. So as long as Call of Duty can manage the microtransactions and the pay-to-win mentality of the game, as long as that is accounted for, and the gameplay is balanced, and the gunplay is smooth, and it's got a marketplace for microtransactions, but there's also a parameter in which that can take place. There's also a parameter where, okay, we can't have too much risk when it comes to everybody has a pay-to-win gun now, and it should be visual, I think, and I think that's the direction it's going for. Like, if you want the flyer, those flame animations on your barrel, great, pay your £6, pay your $7, pay your whatever whatever your currency is, and just upgrade that gun visually. Make it look like the weapon from Rambo, make it look like the gun from Halo, whatever it is you want to do. Make it look like that. Give it its skin, give it reactive camo, give it all that cool stuff. But it doesn't fundamentally change how your gun works. No, I don't think Modern Warfare 2, even though it probably will, I don't think it should have flame rounds. And unless the FMJs that you have to unlock in the game's multiplayer, I don't think it should have Dragon's Breath if you buy it from the shop. And I don't think it should come with like higher damage and more kick and more punch and less recoil if you buy it from the shop. I think it should be more smoother. I think it should be as equal as that M4 is in the game as it is in the store. Balance wise, fundamentally, it's the same. It's like driving the default Lamborghini and driving the highly painted, modified, chromed out Lamborghini. They drive the same speed, they handle the same way, they go at the exact same speed and traction and horsepower, but the visuals are different. It's got the Attack on Titan logo on the barrel, it's got the Xbox logo on the barrel, it's got flames on the side, it's got horns on it, it's got a pumpkin spice latte dangling from the side of it. You know what I mean? It's just visual niceness that you like kind of pay for. Like, oh, it's got my favorite character on it, I'll buy it. Yeah, that type of thing, It looks like SpongeBob's peanuts. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to go crazy with it. It does like 1,000,000 times the damage of the normal rifle. It does 1,000,000,000 times more. Like, recoil is a better handling, and the quick scope ability is sharper, and the reload speed is faster, and all that shit. Just let it be the same gun at the heart of it, and just give it upgraded visuals. If you can really pack out those visuals, like, it's got a really sick animation when you inspect it. It's got a really sick sort of reactive camo the more kills you get. Things like that. Like, do as much creatively and as visually as you want to your paid for guns, but let the microtransactions in the marketplace not impact the gameplay of the multiplayer. Don't let it impact on those people who do grind. 2022 has given us less bang for our buck in every way possible. After the pandemic, people don't have the disposable income they once had. So don't let gamers lose out the fun and enjoyment for a game solely based on the value in their bank account. Make sure it's balanced and fair. And the people who want to pay that bit extra to get the pretty gun, they get the pretty gun. But they're no better off, horsepower-wise, than the player who's grinded for several hours and the person who's grafted for several hours. Make the guns equally as powerful, whether they're visually better or they're customized differently, or visual. Visual is everything. Pay for the visual, and not the power. Keep the power the same between the purchased gun and the grinded for gun. Make that your focus point. That the M4 from the store is exactly the same power as the M4 in the multiplayer. Don't let it change just because I've thrown $15 at you. Don't let it change because I've given £20 towards it. Let me have the same powered weapon no matter what. And I think that's fair. If I was going to throw my money at the situation, I would want that, and I think the player base would want that. And there'll be some people who are like, I want to pay £50 because my gun's terrible. And it's like, no, you're terrible, Timmy, and buying the gun isn't going to make you any better. You just got to understand the fundamentals at play here. But like, comment, subscribe, ding dong that notification bell. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 drops October 28th. So comment down below what weapons you're rocking and let me know some crazy, fun, creative classes you'll be constructing. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now, and peace.